Hello there, it's Julie of Paint with Julie Brayton and Painting the Color of Light. I was here working on this little painting right here, and it got me thinking as I'm doing those little leaf patterns in here about how easy it is to not pay attention to your reference material and to just kind of do your own thing. So that particular bush had specific patterns to how it grew. And it got me thinking about my student earlier in the week, and she's also doing a bush type flowering plant. And she's putting in highlights, and she's not paying attention to the natural growth pattern of the particular bush, and she ended up putting strokes that were almost decorative opposed to the reality of what's there. So it got me thinking about my students in general, or even people that walk into my studio and they say, can I learn how to paint a painting in a day? And I respond with, well, that's called a paint party. But in order to paint accurately, it's important that you look more at your subject than you do at your painting. You want to, even though you may be doing an impressionistic rendition, you still need the work that you do to be believable. So by paying close attention, particularly in the early stages of painting, but even a seasoned painter can do the same thing, kind of go off on a tangent, not paying attention to the actual object, in this case of a bush, that has specific growth patterns to it, and then it turns into something not as realistic or believable is even a better term than you want it to be. So I just thought that was an interesting thing to keep in mind when you're painting, that you look at your subject matter more than you look at your painting when you paint. I wanted to remind you too that if you are interested and would like to follow me, I have Paint with Julie Brayton on Instagram and Facebook. And I also have an email list where I try to be regular with tips and suggestions, and I'm always available if you ever have a question. So please follow me in those places. I also have a free Facebook group called Seeing Color Intro. Feel free to join that group. And I also have the Artist Tribe. So if you are painting currently and would like to show us what you're doing, this is an open community for you to share your work. And if you're watching this on YouTube, definitely please subscribe. Tie in with me. I would love to have you in my community, and I'll talk to you soon.